welcome back to Grace's room. So, unfortunately, it's that time of year again. I'm coming to the end of my school year, which means that I have my final exams, which are actually in a few days, which is a little bit scary. But seeing as it's my second last year of school, the exams are starting to get a little bit more serious and also longer, so I have to start developing some good study habits and getting into a good routine. So I thought that I would show you guys what I've currently been doing to study for my exams, and hopefully it might be helpful to some of you. So the first thing that I do before I start studying is find a space that is free of distractions, that's pretty clean, it won't distract me. And that place is usually my desk in my room. I just like to study here because I've got my resources and stuff and it's quiet. So I also like to make sure that my desk is clean, which is it's clearly not at the moment. So the first thing that I do is just clean it up. Alright, now my study space is all clean and free from distractions, so I'm gonna go get my study resources. Alright, so I've got my water bottle here. Make sure my water bottle is all filled up so I can have it next to me while I'm studying to keep me hydrated. I also have my phone here, but I'm gonna put it away. I'm gonna put it on silent and I'm gonna put it away just in a drawer so I'm not tempted to look at it, because I'm very bad at procrastinating and having my phone next to me would distract me so much. Alright, so something I did like in year 8, and I never did it again, I'm not sure why, but I made a binder for my exams and it was really helpful, so I decided I'd do it again this year since my exams are a little bit more full on this year. So it just helps keep everything in one place. I feel like really organized with it. I've got like everything I need for all my subjects that I'm doing exams for in here, and I can take it to every class, so it's just a really good thing to help keep me organized. So I thought I'd give you guys a quick little tour of my binder just to show you what's in there. So I've got 6 sections in here for each subject, because I've got 6 exams, and I've got maths at the front here. With each section I have a task sheet attached to the front, so basically it just tells me like the key knowledge and skills I need to know, and like the question types in there. So for maths, I basically just have like past tests in here and also like some practice like worksheets. For English, I've got just basically notes for like the movies and novels that we're studying, like some practice pieces I wrote like in class. Psychology is probably my favorite section I've organized. I think it's very organized in here. I've just got, again, practice exams and tests as well that I've done. But I also made these really cool like cue card pouches in here as well. So basically just stuck like 2 pieces of paper on top of each other, and inside I've just got like different topics. I like wrote the topics on the front and just the cue cards that I need inside of them. So covered a couple of topics in this section here for psychology. So I've got quite a few little cue card pouches, and I just cut out my notes from my exercise book because I feel like it's a really big waste of time to rewrite notes and stuff. Pretty much looks the same for business as it does for like psychology. I've just got some practice tests and stuff in here. I also made these summary sheets for business because we have to cover a lot of chapters in the exam, and I just want to make like all the information as like concise as possible so it's not too overwhelming. So I made these like summary sheets here. Some other past tests. This column was a little bit harder to like study for, so I didn't really have too much stuff to put in here, but I do just have like my last exam in here. Same sort of thing for media as well. I just have like some cue cards and my last exam. And then at the very back of the booklet, the binder, I just have some loose leaf paper, some spare ones, and also some spare plastic pockets just in case I need to add any more notes while I'm at school. So that's my binder. And just before I start studying, I also like to make sure I've got my planner all organized. I've just got this one here from Kiki K, but now that I know the dates for all my exams, I've just popped them into the planner. And it's really helpful to have these here because now I can work backwards and work out what days I need to study for what. I think it's really important to like prioritize what you're studying for. Like for example, my Viscom exam's not till like over a week away, so I'm not gonna like do a lot of studying for it now since like my media exam's like in a few days, so I think it's more important that I study for that and leave Viscom till later, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's start studying. I think today I'm going to study for business because it is in a couple of days, and there's a lot of content in that unit, so I think it's important that study for that more at the moment. And I think I'm going to make some cue cards for one topic. I haven't really made a lot of cue cards for it. And I know it might seem like a bit of a waste of time making cue cards at this moment, but I feel like making cue cards can be really helpful for studying as well, because I'm basically like recalling the information while I'm writing them. And cue cards can also be really helpful. It's good to make them like at the start, like before you start like properly studying, but I feel like that can also be really helpful like while you're studying. If you run into a topic you're sort of struggling with, you can make cue cards as you go along. So now that I've made my cue cards, I'm basically going to spend my time studying by using those cue cards to test myself, and also getting my family members to test me too. That can be really helpful as well. And I also like to do a lot of practice questions and exams. They are really helpful for like applying your knowledge, and maybe I'll refer back to my notes as well if I need to. I feel like I burn out really easily while I'm studying, so I find it very valuable to take breaks every so often. Usually I'll study for like half an hour up to an hour maximum, and then I'll take a 15 to 20 minute break, which might consist of watching one of my shows, or have a quick snack, or even go for a quick walk. And sometimes if I'm feeling a little bit restless in the space I'm working in, I do like to change up the scenery a bit. Maybe I'll like work downstairs at the kitchen table, or I'll even go outside if it's a nice day to get a bit of fresh air and some vitamin D. So that is basically how I'm going to be studying for my exams. Moments before the actual exam, I basically got my cue cards with me all the time. I find them very valuable. They're just good, you know, if I quickly forget something, I can always have them by my side. Anyway, but hopefully this was helpful to any of you guys who might have exams coming up as well. Good luck if you do have exams coming up. Hopefully I do it right on my exams as well. Don't forget to check out my Instagram at Grace's World Official, and I'll see you guys next time on Grace's Room. Bye for now.